Hey guys, my name is Green Zero. Welcome back to the stream. This is the WEC RAF Elite Championship. I knew what it stood for. I like the acronym WEC. The actual standing for it's a bit unusual, but yes, this is the WEC Season 3. We're in Season 3, and like I promised, these streams are going to keep coming. We're going to stream as often as possible, whenever I can. And we're going to do series. I might even have a second series after this one. I do not know. But as you can see on the screen, the new map pool, Bike Rush has had to change the map pool again. Autumn Assault, or I can't quite remember the name, was removed because of desync issues. And a few other maps were changed because of balance issues, because they were just not producing. They were broken maps, basically. And they shouldn't have been in there in the first place. But Bike Rush has patched it up. Let's get rid of that because you... Oh, no, that's not right. This is what you want to see. We are in game here, and that's right, it's Contenders League. This is Contenders. Is it Group B? I believe it's Group B, because Contenders is split into two groups. So yeah, it is Contenders Group B. Mr. Q Move versus FilthyFiend. Mr. Q Move is looking pretty good. 2 match wins. I won't spoil anything beyond that so far. FilthyFiend, this is his first match of the season. They only have, I think, 8 matches for this particular... Yeah, they've only got 8 matches this season, so because it's been split in 2, 9 per group, because you can't have 18 in a group, the 17 matches in a month are too difficult to arrange. Where is my bloody phone? Alright, let's just get this stream sorted out. Oh, not that. Come on. Your channel. I just haven't set up the second monitor. I just view it on my phone. That looks good. Any issues with the audio, stream stuttering, anything like that, let me know and we will fix that right up. We are ready to go. These guys, I make sure to only start... I mean, I should... Oh, Rod, come get out of here, buddy. It's one of those things where I should let the stream sit for like 5 minutes just so some people can get in, but I mean, I'm just going to start straight up. This is a best of 7, as always. Vanilla factions only. Lost Temple. And it looks like the game didn't start. Leaf mod. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's going to start. Now, I've played FilthyFiend before. He's pretty decent. And Mr. Q Move didn't do that great in Challenger League. He has been relegated to Contenders, so he's been put down a league just because he only won 3 of his 10 matches. He had about a 33% win rate. I think about 15 games, 30-something losses. So he was relegated. But he's done fantastic so far in the Contesters League. Mr. Q Move, sorry, not Mr. Q Move. It's going to be FilthyFiend in the top. I'll just call him Filthy. He's playing as a GDI Vanilla. Wow, okay, these maps, these custom maps where they don't set the camera properly. And starting on the south side, it's double portal. This is not Travra, this is Scrin Vanilla. It's Mr. Q Move. God damn, that is some fat zoom there. That's just nuts here. I mean, you shouldn't be able to zoom that far. I guess it doesn't really matter. Zooming out's more of the cheating thing, I guess, if you can zoom out too far. But then you can't micro anything because everything's so small. But we have, yeah, this temple map here. And I played on this one. It's a 2v2 map, that's why it's got a ton of stuff. So you have a starting field here. You have the safe spike here, and then another spike down here. That's mirrored on all 4 sides, I believe. Yeah, oh, the spikes down here. These 2 starting points are not mirrored, so these 2 are mirrored with the 2 in the top over here. So it's like a diagonal map because you have these blue tip fields in the corner accessible just by this choke. Anyone that's focused on this disintegrator push here, because he's started with quite a number of disintegrator squads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think about 6 of them so far. He's going to find a bunch of rifleman squads. Unfortunately, not sure what Filthy's doing. He can't escape those disintegrators. He should just fire at them and weaken them as much as possible. Instead, he loses those 2 squads. He's actually going to be able to destroy the spike. Although Filthy, did he sneak that spike? Wasn't paying attention. He actually got 1, 2. He got 4 spikes. Okay, so Filthy got 4 spikes. That's pretty wild, and that's a lot of buzzer swarms. So Mr. Q Move, he opened very heavy on the disintegrator, and he actually got 4 spike as well. I can see it on the radar. So this is actually pretty crazy. We're gonna have 4 spike v 4 spike. Ran that squad all the way back, not be able to save it. Double APC. I guess he doesn't want to lose any more spikes. He could have just done this with a single APC, but this is Contenders League. This is a tier 3 league. So just to reiterate, Rising League is your tier 4 league at the bottom. Then you've got Contenders tier 3, Challenger tier 2, and Pro League is your tier 1 league. Now, Contenders League and Rising League had to be split into 2 groups. So the bottom 2 leagues have 2 separate groups, and the top 2 players from each group will be combined to make a final series. It's not the top 4 anymore, it's just the top 2. So playoffs has been sort of toned down a bit just because it's more of a league, and the playoffs are just sort of the end game type thing. It's more about playing the games and having fun. But anyway, he's got 2 APCs. He really can't let this spike fall. I mean, he's let 2 of his spikes fall already. Is he actually, he's using the repair tool. I think the repair tool, oh my god, he's going to lose that. Filthy lost 2 spikes, and we can see that this spike was captured by Q Move. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes versus 0, and he built those extra APCs, and he still couldn't save these 2 close spikes, so that's not very good for Filthy. He's got 5 and 2, he's on the expansion, he's got 2 and 1 on the expansion. Now, that's a fast tech center. This is tech center off 1 base. We got 5 and 2 with the 6th harvester going to the blue Tiberium field. That's a long way to go, though, for that blue tip. But, I mean, he's got 5 spikes, right? That's 50 credit a second. That's 500 in 10 seconds. That's $3,000. That's a tripod every minute that he's getting just off spikes. Filthy absolutely cannot let that go. He absolutely cannot let that tick on for more than a couple of minutes. He's got to do something. He's got to at least capture the safe spike back, the close one. But, I mean, this is really bad because it might be okay if he had spikes, but he's got no spikes at all. Actually, I'm quite surprised that he went to the corner field. I thought maybe Mr. Q Move would have gone to the center field. I think that would have been a closer option. Yeah. It's a long way to drive. Anyway, he's going straight for a hexapod. I thought it was going mechapetes. Okay, so again, he's going straight for a hexapod. You're going to see some more like, you know, non-standard builds in the sense that these guys are contenders, so they're never going to know what like the peak builds are going to be. They're always going to do something a bit off or slightly unusual, but it all evens out because that's why we have the skill levels. So all the players filter around, and it is season 3, so a lot of the leagues have started to really filter players into the positions that they belong. So the leagues are getting more and more balanced, I would say. Less people being able to just bash their way and less people getting bashed. Now it's starting to really tighten up. And you saw that with Season 2, right? There was only like, I think, 1 or 2 people that were really able to just dominate their groups, and then the rest were very, very tight. Well, we got a wormhole, and that's why the signal transmitter was down. It's going to be a hexapod directly into Filthy's base. He's got no EMP. He's going to lose a harvester straight away. There's disintegrators. He lost a 2nd harvester, a 3rd harvester, 3 harvesters dead in the only few seconds. And he's got disintegrators in the hexapod, so that's going to do a lot of damage. He does have grenaders, but he does not have the EMP upgrade. I'm not even sure if he's got an armory right now. He does have an... It's still so long away. He's got to just wait as well. He might lose his MCV. He might have to fence it. And again, these grenaders are just being killed off by these few gunwalkers that came through with the hexapod. He's got an army here. He should at least focus down the gunwalkers to stop them from killing his grenaders. and then he really needs to hope that the grenade upgrade does finish very shortly. He's trying to building block, he's trying to do his best, he's got some shadow tanks. If he can lock down the hexapod, I mean, he's got some Masonic, but there we go. Okay, he's locked it down. He needs the chain EMP. We're going to see a phase. It's going to be a phase unless Mr. Q Move, I was going to say. But this doesn't matter right now, because as long as he keeps chain EMPing it, he's not going to get the hexapod away, although I do see only 2 Grenader squads. Did he stop building Grenader squads? Does he not realize he can continue to EMP the hexapod? The phase field will wear off under EMP now. The animation won't disappear though until the EMP effect wears off. But yeah, I'm quite surprised. And then he just stays that. Okay, this is Contenders League. We'll let that one fly. There was no need to stasis there because he can just teleport away. I guess he wants to come in and just cripple him. The hexapod surprisingly is taking quite a bit of damage here. But the disintegrators inside the hexapod able to rip apart a lot of these guys here. Yeah, still taking quite a bit of damage. Now just remember, Mr. Q Move doesn't have an expansion, so... but this is the thing, Filthy's just losing so many harvesters. He's just letting these harvesters die. And there's the teleport. He teleports it away. And so the hexapod... Mr. Q Move basically lost nothing. And... no, I almost called him Flaky. Flaky's probably raging at that. But Filthy just lost so much. He's got 1 harvester on the main. He's got 3 harvesters on the expansion. 2 of them were just idle there, so he's got them back to work now. He did recapture 2 spikes. I guess that's a start. And Q Move technically only has 1 ref down. He's going back to a dry blue tib field, so not the best control. He's going to counterattack. Oh, man, all he needed to do was build like 1 or 2 more grenaders, and he could have just chain EMP'd it, and then he could have just killed it, right? Maybe he could stasis and get it away, but he wouldn't have lost all that stuff in the main. But yeah, he is going to try to counterattack. The hexapod is going to be healed up. It's being healed very slowly because he only had 1 corruptor, but he's bringing 2 more corruptors now for a total of 3. He's sending the hexapod out again. He's got the mastermind just sitting at home. Battle mark there. He's actually going to get attacked now. He moved the tripod away as well. I mean, 1 tripod's not sufficient to hold this amount of force. It's not exactly a large army, but it's enough that if there's nothing here, it's going to destroy this warp sphere before a tripod comes out. He's going to have to teleport the hexapod back, otherwise he's going to lose his expansion. I mean, yeah, he's only halfway across the map with his hexapod. He needs to bring the rest of these forces down here. Oh, he's going to use the support power there. He really only kills some infantry, slightly damaged. There we go. Okay. Trying to shoot up the mastermind, not going to get it. It's only a rifle squad. He should at least get the warp sphere. He's not even going to get that. He's got EMP grenades. He could just lock down the hexapod here. Okay, I guess he's just going to run away. And the hexapod now has a rank on it. I just feel that Flaky just seems like he's going to feed this to Hero. It's just that feeling, right? Because he hasn't really handled it very well. He could at least try to take out some of these corruptors as well. Instead, they're going to just go straight for the grenade squad. He has railguns. 1 random tripod there. Mr. Q Move again taking some blue tip off of that field there. 2 railgun mammoth tanks. There is a Devastator warship here. And there's 0 AA. I mean, he's only got 1 ref. There's idle harvester as well there. That's really unfortunate. So, Filthy, I thought... maybe I was playing someone else the other day. Maybe it was too lazy to micro and I got them confused. I don't know. Mr. Q Move is my idol, says June Tiger. Yeah, I think Mr. Q Move's just going to win here. I mean, Filthy had the opportunity to do better in this this game, but unfortunately not going to be the case. He's only got the mammoth tanks as anti-air. He has to move the MCV, right? He's going to. He's pulling all these tanks back because I guess he just panicked. But tanks don't shoot up, so well, Predator tanks at least don't shoot up. He's going to lose that refinery, which he desperately needs right now. And Mr. Q Move is coming back across with the veteran hexapod. He now has double ref. He's got a ton of harvesters here now. Yeah, I think he's going to come through and win this game just because Filthy has not responded particularly well. His expansion's been shut down. I hope he doesn't just like run his MCV around like what Bike Rush was saying before. Actually got some zone heads here, so he will get that tripod, but I mean he's still got nothing that shoots up and he's still sending Predator tanks after the Devastator warship, which again makes no sense at all. Loses another Grenader squad. I don't think he's got the micro to do zone heads, especially with the way Marsleaf has just nerfed GDI to the wall, especially with their hammerheads. But that's another story, and again, he's just going to move into this hexapod. These 2 mammoth tanks are insufficient to deal with it. They're just going to be destroyed. He's actually going to get a crush off and kill another one. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes elite very shortly, and yeah, at least he is going to GG out, and Filthy is defeated. But yeah, you know what? I was looking at that, and I mean, Mr. Q Move didn't do anything particularly tricky aside from the wormhole at the start. Mr. Filthy handled the first teleport, not the first hexapod attack, a bit. Like, he could have handled it better if he just EMP'd it sooner and not let all his harvesters die. Yeah, right there. Look at the resources, right? That's the attack right there. And they're just not able to handle it. Again, Mr. Q Move didn't do anything particularly fancy or particularly devastating. But nonetheless, Q Move is going to go ahead and take that W. Let's go ahead and update the scoreboard. Yeah, I mean, Filthy had an opportunity there to do a little bit better. Unfortunately, not the case. I hope he does desert map field. Yeah, desert field map, please. What are we up? 25 viewers. We're halfway to 50. I try to aim to get 50. I know it's not a good time to stream for like the Europeans, because what time would it be? It'd be like really early in the morning there. It'd be like 5 or 6 a.m. I guess some of them are getting up. It would be a Sunday. Yeah, it'd be Sunday morning, same day as me. I'm about 9.5 hours ahead, I believe. Hammerheads have a really bad range on them, so they have to fly. When you order them to attack, it's really hard to kite because the hammerheads will try to fly all the way up to them, and yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. They're really sluggish. Their locomotives have been cooked. You know, they used to be a really good unit, but then Technique got his own way, and Leaf just assisted that. They just slowed them down, made them really difficult to use. It's like, it's so hard, you just can't escape when you commit with them. It's crazy. They used to be really good. You can go back and watch my streams where I was doing Pit Hammerhead, and you know, it wasn't unbeatable or anything like that. I mean, you could just use Tib Core or Shards and beat it. But of course, they don't want to build anti-aircraft against GDI. They want to build more combat units. I'm like, well, you got to build anti-aircraft. No one sits there and goes, oh, GDI slingshot only shoots air. No one complains about the slingshot. That's all it does is shoot air. You know, no one complains about it. And they're like, that's fine, that's GDI, but not for Nod or Script. Rules for me, not for thee. No, rules for thee, not for me. Oh, whatever. Anyway, going off track. Let's continue the series. Mr. Q Move is starting the bottom side of Desert Field. And on the top side, it is Filthy. He needs to lift his game because that was not that crash hot. He was doing okay until he got attacked. And then once he got disrupted, he just never got back on track. I mean, it probably is a difficult map for these players to play on. Not this one, Lost Temple. But, or Temple Ruins, what was it called? Lost Temple, yeah. Yeah, basically because it's a really large map, and new players, or not, they're not new players, but lower skilled players are going to have a hard time on a giant map because they're not really going to know what to do. It's so big, where do they go, what do they do? This is a normal 1v1 map, so it's probably going to be... I'm expecting him to do a bit better. Starting with the Disintegrators again with Mr. Q Move. How many squads you got, buddy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 squads this time. Now, I think he scouted it. I think he saw them. Yeah, he pulled his squad back, so I believe he knows anyway because there's a Raftman squad there. He's going to go for the enemy spikes. It's a bit trickier here because the spikes have a concave here, so you got to go around and in, and he can essentially just put a tower like right here, I believe, and he can at least cover the first one. He knows it's coming. He's got a rifle. He's actually built 2 Raftman squads. This is not going to be sufficient. He's going to need a tower. Yeah, there's the tower. Unfortunately, the rifles aren't quite close enough to it. He might have to back that up. Yeah, the tower is here. It's going to start shooting at them now. But again, just building Rifleman squads and losing them like that, I mean, it would have been better just to build an APC and micro it with a Rifleman squad inside. But that's not what he's done. He can actually attack that from the rear. There you go. The contender player will win this game. Desolator Trooper. Storm Column. I don't even know why they changed the Storm Column, to be honest. Like, oh, look at the one-shot Hawks. It's like, it's not even necessary. And I don't like the whole point where Hawks were just getting nerfed. I don't think there was anything wrong with them. It was a really high skilled strategy. Is he going to lose an APC? He lost an APC. He's going to use the harvester to fight. He's only got 3 harvesters. I thought he had 2 for a second there. We got 5 and 2 from Mr. Q Move. He's already in the expansion, halfway done on a ref. I mean, he's just faster, right? He's just doing a better job. I think, like, because again, with contenders, I'm not entirely sure how certain games going to pan out. Yes, I do the scores, so I see what everyone's scoring, but some of the contenders games and the challenger games from last season are a bit wild, so you never really know what's going to happen. But I'm starting to suspect maybe Q Move is notably better than Filthy, and that Filthy will struggle to deal with this. He dropped a second War Factory, so we can see, yeah, that's going to be a bit of an issue as well. I guess he's going to go for a double pred push. Yeah, he's not even building economy. Maybe he's going to do an all-in off one field with just a double War Factory. I mean, it's possible. He's going to move the MCV. If this is an MCV push, I mean, it's basically he kind of has to now because his eco is going to get so far behind. I mean, Mr. Cubu, this is a second refinery, right? And he's going to have so much eco. He's already got a tier 2 as well. He can start building Dev tanks if he wants. The biggest question is, can he actually see this coming? He takes blue tip. There's nothing too suspicious about seeing a random amount of units like this out here. It's going to be once the MCV comes where it starts to become suspicious. Those APCs need to come forward again, yeah. Don't want to leave the Predator tanks too exposed because it'll just invite Disintegrators to come out. Barstow Badlands is a really non-map since Tim Vane. Yeah, I'm not sure why Barstow Badlands is in the map pool. That's just a broken map. I would never pick that in a million years. There is the Dev tank coming out now, but of course he hasn't charged another Warp Sphere. Is he triple Warp Sphere? He is triple Warp Sphere. I like the Foxhole to prevent any type of Disintegrator attack, but of course we know there's no Disintegrators coming. But he gets one Dev tank, but you know what? There's just not enough Preds here. I mean, he's not even microing his Devs at all, but it doesn't matter. They're getting repairs from the War Factory. I guess maybe he's going to lose another one here. It's got repair drones on it. He does pull it back there, and he's going to save it. That's nice, but again, not having any charge on the Devs, this is really going to hurt him. He needs the charge on the Devs, and he would smash this attack, no worries. War Factory comes down. We've got a turret coming down as well. Nice position. It's behind the War Factory. Very difficult to destroy from these ground vehicles that it can shoot over the top and just start taking out those Disintegrator squads. Doesn't really need AP ammo. That's perfectly fine. He's going to push forward. Has he charged his Devs up? He still hasn't charged his Devs. I mean, he's got like 7 Devs here. There's the charge. And once these guys open up on these Predator tanks, it's going to be too much. Look at that. Oh my god. They're just going to wreck them. He's focusing them down. You can see Mr. Q-Move is focusing the Preds down. Fantastic. He's going to turn around. That's really bad. He recharges again, and that exposes his rear armor, allowing some of his Dev tanks to be destroyed. But, I mean, realistically, he could just reverse move. He's got better range than the Predator tanks. But, yeah, with the beam here, it's so much DPS. These Devourer tanks are not going to lose to this Pred push here. He's out of charge, but it doesn't matter. There's no tanks left. He is actually starting to target one of the War Factories here. I think he's going to try to get that down, but it's an all-in. I think he's going to sell his MCV at some point. These towers isn't going to need any more of those. He's going to lose the first War Factory, and then I think he should just recharge those Devs, at least the ones that are sitting on the Tiberian field here. There's only 2 Predator tanks left. It's not going to be sufficient, so Filthy, it was a nice attempt. It was a nice attempt. You can see Mr. Q-Move, he kind of knew what he needed to do there. He's like, alright, cool, I'm just going to go mass Devs. Had 2 Warp Spheres, and he's going to hold it just fine. He's got those 2 Photon Cannons, which is just causing problems, and yeah, a pretty nice hold. It was a decent push, I guess, but yeah, Mr. Q-Move just overpowering it. Filthy was behind economically from the start. Yeah, look at that. Again, he just doesn't respond. Sorry about that, guys. I just can't clear my throat for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sick, don't worry. But yeah, you can see that economically just not able to deal with the Disintegrators. He could have just built 1 APC with a Rifleman squad. They're slow to sense. You can just reverse move away. If you screw it up, you got the Mind Bomb. But again, these guys aren't top tier level stuff, although it doesn't really take a lot to micro just a single unit. What do I think about adding an in-game timer? The game's never had one, right? I don't think it matters. I mean, there are players out there, like I know the Russians and stuff like that, really time out their builds and write things down and plan and stuff like that. But for most Western players, we know the timings just off the top of our head, you know, and because a lot of the time you never stop building from your build queue, so you know where you are on your build queue and you just get a feel for it as well. Like, it's not StarCraft where you can have super long games and you have it's like wildly, stupidly dynamic. I mean, the game is dynamic, but again, you know, oh, come on, this is not going to work. Alright, there we go. Yeah. It's one of those things where the game is dynamic, but because you're always building from your build queue, you know where you're up to, right? You can always, also when you scout your opponent, you can see what they've got, you can see how much tib they've taken, you can see where the expansions are if you can scout those, and you get a read on where they are in their build as well. But I mean, a game timer would be nice. I mean, if they want to put one in, they can put one in. I'm not against it. I'm not sure if I would use it that much, but GDI and Nod. Let's see if he's going to stick with this. So GDI and Nod, I got to change the factions. Okay, that looks good. Pits, I want to see some pits ready for action. Yeah, pits aren't very good. Like, pits, before Master Leaf dug his heels into, or dug his claws into GDI, pits were mediocre already, even though I use them a lot, because you got to know how to use them. But now they're just, I would say they're no longer mediocre, they're poor. They are a poor unit. You know, and unfortunately, there's a lot of situations where you're forced to use them, but they do the worst out of all the fast attack, basically. Nonetheless, we'll still continue to use them if possible. This is Tournament Underground starting on the left-hand side. It's going to be Mr. Q Move. He switched from Scrin to GDI. On the right-hand side, it is Fiend. He switched to Nod. So this is the first time we're seeing Nod in the series, and of course, Mr. Q Move has switched away from his Scrin. Is he going to go for that middle spike? No, I don't believe so. It's just a single engineer. Yeah, single engineer here as well. No shrine. No shrine. It's just going to be an eco open. No one's going to go for the middle field. I mean, maybe Mr. Q Move. The thing is, if you're versus Nod, you can 100% get this spike unless they go shadows. If they go shadows, they're probably going to snipe your engineer. But if not, your rifles are superior to their militants, so you can just take it, right? You can just go here with rifles and just either kill what they send or dig a foxhole, and it's your spike for the taking. A lot of people like to do sneaky things, and even I do it sometimes, where they'll build an unescorted engineer and they'll send it all the way around up the top and take the top spike, because they'll just assume no one scouts up there, because there's not really a huge reason to do that, right? And you can get a sneaky spike capture that way. This structure really important as well, covers the blue tib field, and of course it gives you vision to this point here. And so then of course they can move down here, but it's good to have. Truly the best Red Bull. It's not a Red Bull, guys. It's not a Red Bull. It's a V. It's a blue V. It's not even the right brand, right? It's a blue V. It's a sugar-free one. Sometimes I have them. I think they taste nice. Back in the day, I used to drink the one with sugar in it, and then, you know, I thought that's not very healthy, and this is not healthy either, but I don't have them very much. But yeah, I do enjoy them. Quite nice. Gonna expand. This is a standard eco game from both players. But oh no, sorry. Oh my god, I did not notice this. It's gonna be 2 War Factory all in. 2 War Factory all in from Filthy. Now, does Mr. Q Move know about this? He does. He knows about the two. He knows about the 2 War Factories. There's no second ref. Like he must know. Yeah, 100%. He'd redeployed instantly. He's got a barracks out. He knows what's coming. I just built a Predator tank from here. To be honest, he's building rocket squads, and he's going to go rocket squad Pitbull. The problem with that is that Raider buggies can overrun the rocket squad sometimes. And you know what? There's quite a lot of bikes here, and he didn't go for a Predator tank. He's going to lose a harvester. Doesn't pull it, and look at that, kills the harvester. Doesn't lose a single bike, maybe one. No, not even one. And it's just going to be this bike buggy to the end of time, I think. And there's only 3 Pitbulls here. You know what? I mean, Filthy needs to go in now before he gets 2 strike. He's only got 2 harvesters, right? He's only got 2 harvesters. He needs to go in. I think he can just trade with the Pitbulls, and then maybe he wins. I don't know if he should dance like this. I think he should just send, the buggies up front to draw fire. and then start taking these guys out. He can use the Raider buggies to kill the rocket squads. The rocket squads are really a waste of time. What he needs is a Guardian cannon here. So Mr. Q Move not doing the best defense, but I think maybe it might be good enough, like perhaps. We have Filthy starting to lose a few units here. Battle marker over there. It's just this foxhole. We'll keep an eye on this, but he's really just dancing around and allowing Mr. Q Move to build his forces up here. Going to take another swing at it. He's trying to get the Raider buggies at the front, which he is doing a good job of now. He's splitting his fire between the two harvesters. You know, he can just take that harvester now. Oh my god. I think Mr. Q Move made a mess of that. He's actually down to one harvester now, so it looks like Filthy might actually get a victory with this all in here. It's looking pretty good. I mean, he can probably just go and engage these pitbulls with the Raider buggies and then have the bikes shoot from the rear. He's only got one harvester right now. I'm not sure what his economy is like, but or how much money he's got pulled, but yeah. I don't think this is a good idea to waste time shooting at this spike. I mean, he knows he's down to one harvester. Going for the kill. Look, there's the MCV cell. He knows. Like, he knows, all right, cool. I got to sell the MCV. He took way too much damage. He can't keep the MCV now. He's going to have to build more harvesters. He built a Predator tank, and that's just really annoying, right? That's got to be dealt with. And it's even worse when a second Predator tank comes out, because it isn't all in, right? So you need to win the game. And unfortunately, these bikes now just getting picked off. What is going on here? Reinforcements being cut off. Filthy making an absolute mess of this. He's brought his bikes all the way back to base. Okay, he's just in full retreat. I mean, he's got one harvester. Yeah. Okay, he just brought everything back to base. I mean, I guess he's going to get repairs, but still he's building Scorp tanks. What's he worried about? He does have the top spike, so he's got two spike, and he did get that spike, so it means that Mr. Q Move is on one harvester. And you know what? I think Mr. Q Move might have just defeated himself, because he still hasn't built any more harvesters. He's still on a singular harvester, and that alone I think might be enough for Filthy to get a game win here. Is he going to go in? Like, you're all in. You need to attack. He's going to go around. He's going to find these Scorby tanks with the pitbulls, but the pitbulls, yeah, really, they might be able to trade with some of these guys. He's going to attack the power plant. Mr. Q Move doesn't realize he's under attack. I mean, he's got no radar. Does he not notice that? He's going to lose the power plant, and that's really bad. He's only got one power plant remaining. He does still have power, so he didn't even need that. Okay. He's only got one ref. But still, I mean, this is the thing, right? He could just, I mean, Filthy could just suicide all of his units to kill that last harvester, and he wouldn't have enough to rebuild another harvester. He's building one now. Oh man, Filthy's gonna watch this stream back, and he's just gonna be like, oh, he's dead. I'll just pull back and wait for him to recover. Oh, it's so silly. It's so silly. He's got so many units here. What's he doing? Oh my god, he's splitting his bike buggy up. I'm not sure what he's doing here. Did he build an MCV? Oh god, people in the chat. They're gonna have a field day with this. He's drawn the Preds out as well. He could just go in, like, with his bike buggy. I don't know. I can't explain this. I can't explain, even with a player of this skill level, I cannot explain his thinking behind this. Surely you know what to do. I think if Flaky loses, no, sorry, I called him Flaky again. I think if Filthy loses this, he's going to be kicking himself. But look at this, Mr. Q Move again has sent these Preds out, and they're going to be destroyed, right? Surely he knows he can just go forward now. He got the Preds, all the Preds are dead. There's 3 harvesters. There is 5 pitbulls left versus this army that's coming across the map. I mean, this is just going to be a cakewalk. It's going to be a cakewalk. If Filthy screws it up from here now, I mean, Mr. Q Move has opened the door once again. He refuses to close it. And he's going to send the tanks in. He's going to take out this Predator tank. He should be able to get that one, no worries. He does get it. I'm not sure where the bikes are. Where are the bikes? Why are they not with this attack? There's no reason for the bikes to not be here. He's going to get rid of another Predator tank. I know I'm being a little bit bike rushy right now, but look at this. He's going to win without the bikes, but then he's probably going to realize, like, why don't I have them here? Yeah, GG. Mr. Q Move is going to lose this game. And Filthy, it was painful to watch. It was painful to watch from both players. Both players refused to shut the door on each other. They just kept letting the cat back in. And but at the end of the day, the door was open one too many times to Filthy. And look at that, the economy there. I mean, Q Move was on one harvester, like, for how many minutes? Like 4 or 5, for like 3 minutes he was on like one harvester. Yeah, crazy stuff. So he's done it. Fiend has got a game. It's not going to be a clean sweep. Oh. I just don't understand why he was continuing to retreat. Yeah, I just got to vent a little bit here. Flaky, all in, as Jeezy would say. I don't think I've casted Flaky. Yeah, it is. Both were kind. Yeah, Sven's not right. He's not wrong. Both were just kind of clueless. Apparently, Mr. Q Move doesn't play GDI. Yeah, you can tell that it's Contenders League. Both sides were. I think the proper word is that they were floundering around. They were just floundering around, splashing. They didn't know what to do. Right? They can't swim. But yeah, both sides made multiple errors. But I mean, I'm being a bit harsh, and people like they want a caster, and that's fine. This is the skill level of the league. But sometimes you're going to be like, Filthy knew there was nothing there and still retreated anyway. Like that's where I'm like, that was just a clinical error. I couldn't Q move to victory. Yeah. All Filthy needed to do at the end was just Q move and he would have won. No, it's a best of 7. Alright, oh yeah boy, is this Hampstead Gardens? Scrin and Nod. He's going to go back to Scrin. I mean, if he's a Scrin player, it kind of makes sense. You want to win your league games. I have nothing against people playing their favourite faction or their best faction. You know, especially in a league game, you want to win, right? Still, when he split his buggy up and sent some of them back to base and some of them to the top of the map, and I'm like, and meanwhile, there's nothing defending Mr. Q Move's base, and I'm like, yeah. Dune Tiger's here. Dune Tiger, who's too busy to play in Pro League now, and Tipsy. It's okay, boys. 40 wins and what was it, like 2 losses? Now he's just gonna leave. Yeah, really disappointing from Dune and Tipsy. I know Dune said he's busy with education, which is important, but still, he could have spared some games. But here we are in Hampstead Gardens, one of the greatest maps of all time. And starting the bottom left, we have Mr. Q Move. He switched back to Scrin, which makes more sense for him. And on the top, it's Filthy. He's sticking with Nod. He did win last time. Didn't win with his GDI. Not at all. But looking not too bad with his Nod. We'll have to see how this goes. Not sure what to expect from both players. I think might be an eco opening. He didn't go Disintegrators, so he went Disintegrators the first 2 times he played Scrin. Didn't go Disintegrators this game. I mean, you can if you want. You can get one spike if they're not paying attention. The other spike does have a garrison, so if that garrison is taken, it can be a bit trickier. It's close enough to cover it, but not fully. Militant squad will be dispatched there. Scouting a non-player is important. Actually, maybe we might see nah, that's not a rush. That's going to be a second refinery, so it is going to be eco build. Eco build also coming down. I don't even have to switch to vision. You can just tell by how slow that building is building that it is going to be a refinery open. Almost lost to Cucumber. Yeah, that was interesting. So in the playoffs, spoiler alert, but it is Season 2. In the semi-finals, Dune Tiger barely clawed his way through that to get it. 4 games to 3, so Cucumber actually in Pro League. There you go. And the reason he's in Pro League is because Tips and Dune refused to play and Master Leaf got kicked out. So there's space, right? There's space for him. So there's no space for Space. Space was in and out during the, I guess, the draw phase where we were setting up the groups. But ultimately, some people have to go there. Challenge League is cracked out, right? It's cracked 14 players. We just kept putting people in, and I only wanted maximum 12. We ended up with 14, and yeah, we just had to put some in Pro League and knock some down. But yeah, Challenger League is cranking. We're on like technically for most people it's only day 2. Some people it's day 3 of a month-long season, and I think there's already been like 12 matches played. Like, it's crazy. Like that league is cranking pretty heavily right now. The Challenger League historically, the first 2 seasons, just people were just playing left, right. So I'd wake up in the morning and there'd be like 10 results overnight. So the hard way during Challenger. I have to tell him to play. Yeah, the thing is, well, some people do leave their games too late. June Tiger did fine last season. I mean, he played most of his games really early. It was just at the end of the league where you had those 1 or 2 people that were really stally. And a lot of those players are gone now, especially in the Challenger League. A lot of those players that are there are very active, but I will concentrate on this game now. So loses a Seeker tank before he can get into the repair drones, so he did put the repair drones down, but not able to get the Seekers there in time. He should be able to get another one. He might lose that tank. Oh, he gets the Seeker. It's 2 Seekers for 1 Scorpion so far. The repair drones is annoying. He should have shot at the one that was outside the repair drones first. He's just drafting Shredder turrets. It's only militants though, so it's not really going to do anything to these Seekers. He's got another War Factory down here. Now, this is fine if he loses a couple of tanks. He's killing a couple of Seekers. They're basically the same price. And as long as he doesn't lose any harvesters, although he's not building any harvesters right now. 1 Seeker remains. The repair drones are still here, but he's moved outside the repair drones and it's instant death for him. Maybe clear that garrison as well. Only 1 ref on the one harvester on the expansion. The second harvester comes down now. We have 4 harvesters and a tier 2 from Mr. Q Move. He was macroing behind that, and this is the thing, right? He was able to do that push, which didn't really do that much. It just kept Filthy busy, but behind it, his macro is there, right? He's got a tier 2. How many harvesters is he going to build? He's got 5 on his main, and he's got 5 on his expansion with 1 ref. He has this is so much harvesters, by the way. He doesn't even have a second refinery. He went fast tech. This is why you don't do this as well, right? These harvesters that are lined up, they're doing nothing. And right now he's getting attacked, right? These could have been dev tanks. He's actually going to lose a harvester maybe to these Scorps. It's really unfortunate to lose a harvester to Scorps at this stage. Yeah, he's just going to chase it. He does pull it back. Oh my god, Filthy switches targets. You got to be kidding. Filthy. Oh, that's Filthy. Oh, he lets it go. Oh my god, that's really poor. I mean, is he going to chase it? It's too far away now, right? Yeah, there's the Storm column. He's there. It's going to be pushed back here. That's unfortunate. These Scorp tanks are basically dead. Did he get the Harvester? No, the Harvester, he had so much time. He had so much time. He could have gone and seen a movie and come back and destroyed that Harvester. He had so much time to destroy it, and he's not able to do so, which is really unfortunate. It probably wouldn't have done much anyway because, again, Mr. Q Move oversaturated his fields way too much. So he couldn't afford to lose it. But still, it's bad letting a harvester go like that. He's going to take out the Spike. Beating mids and then dodging Pro League is just embarrassing, yeah. I haven't seen the Season 2 finals of not of Challenge League. I did watch Pro League on Bike Rush's stream live, and it was Dimitri versus Thanatos. No. What am I doing? Dimitri is Thanatos. Dimitri versus Futurama. And it wasn't a very good final. There was like 1 good game, yeah. It was just a messy final. Yeah. I'm not sure how the Dune Tipsy game went. I haven't seen that. I know the result, but I haven't actually watched it. But let's concentrate on this game here. Shard launchers is done. He went for shard launchers. Okay, didn't go for force field generators. Signal transmitter is down. We're probably going to see... he's barely repaired that harvester, by the way. A lot of militant squads. Okay, is he going man spam? He is going man spam. Doesn't have a tier 3. Now, I do like the nod man spam in the late game, especially if you have the redemption ability, which you need your tier 3 to have. Because when you do that big engagement, you can put that redemption down, and it's just so many mock squads, and then you just EMP the enemy to death. Puts down the Storm column. It was a bad placement, right in the middle of all the tanks. They focus it down in like 2 seconds. Should have put it behind. And oh my god, he's stasis on the ramp. What is going on there? Okay. All those tanks just drove straight through the stasis. Only a few got caught. Master Leaf. Master Leaf. It is a Leaf mod. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, M. Master Leaf. No. Leaf mod. Anyway. He's actually getting attacked over here. Phase comes in. He's going to do a phase crush. Doesn't have the redemption ability. He's shooting at... He's going to retreat just because of that. I'm not sure about most of these are militant squads. They're not going to do too much. Meanwhile, Seeker tanks are moving through fighting score. It's really messy. Both sides have just given big move orders here. And unfortunately, the Scorpion tanks are so scattered that they're actually starting to get picked off pretty cost effectively here. A lot of infantry there. Phase will wear off soon. But again, Mr. Q Move is busy Q moving other units right now. These units here should be able to force the Seekers back. Yeah, he doesn't want to know about those. Still a decent amount of man spam. Does he have a tier 3? No, he doesn't. He has a ref on the expansion. So, I mean, the Nod player still no tier 3. Got an elite Gunwalker for a moment there just because of all the crushing. Yes, the 2042 was a reference to Battlefield 2042, which was coming out at the time. I actually just put it there just for fun, and then I just ended up forgetting about it and leaving it, and it just stayed in the map, right? It wasn't even supposed to be there. It was just me in the very early design phases drawing on the map. He's got a heroic militant squad there. That's nice. One of the easiest units in the game to get heroic because it's $200, so it only has to do $600 worth of damage. So $1,800 worth of damage, and it's heroic. Yeah, which is not much. If you, he's in a little bit of trouble here. He's in a little bit of trouble here. He's starting to take out some of these buzzer hives, and you know what? He could use... I'm hoping he has a tech center at some stage. My god, Filthy might actually win this game. He's trying to go for a hexapod. Is he going to get the hexapod out in time? I'm not too sure. Does he take out the power grid? No, he doesn't take it out the hexapod, though. The hexapod, it's going to be cancelled. It's going to go down. Shh, come on. No, Filthy. Oh my god, he almost Filthied that up as well. He is going to take it out, though. And you know what? With all this infantry here and the Scorp tanks, he can start doing some serious damage. He's got a third base, right? His economy is fine, and I don't know what happened, but Mr. Q Move, it is not working out. Where did the Scorpion tanks go? They're just sitting idly over here. There is some Seekers over here taking out Harvesters, but you know what? It doesn't really matter because this is Mr. Q Move's only base here right now, and there is no economy. He's actually just going to retreat everything. All right, why not? There's unguarded buildings here, which will allow you to win the game, but just he's realized it now. He's like, why am I retreating? This is game 3 all over again. He just Q moved, I think, yeah, because he's being attacked back here. This really doesn't matter right now. He can hold this so easily because there's just not enough Seekers there. His infantry will do that for him. He's going to be able to destroy this drone platform. He gets it. He tries to take off. I guess maybe he was going to teleport it, but he was too slow. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the game. Mr. Q Move will lose this game here. Actually going to even the series up. Yeah, we do need a new alphabet. Yeah, I think Marsleaf is going to have to go and start using the maybe the Chinese alphabet because that's got like 15,000 characters, and you know, maybe that'll keep him busy for maybe a few weeks at best, and then he'll need another one. Oh my god, Masterleaf's patching is just a joke right now. But don't go off on a tangent. Stay on this game. I mean, Filthy's got units everywhere. I'm not sure why Q Move is still in the game. His forces back there were cleaned up, so he's basically dead. Battle marker. I mean, yeah, these Seekers are dead. This is all dead. He's not going to be able to... He's not even controlling it, really. These tripods are just sitting here taking all these rockets. So, Filthy will take another victory here, and he's actually going to even up the series. You know what? Before, after game 2, I was thinking, oh, maybe Q Move is just a notably better player, and he's going to be able to power over Filthy. But Filthy, with the Nod play, especially the man spam here, is actually making it happen. And this is just annoying. Q Move, I don't know why he hasn't surrendered. Yeah, he's going to... Maybe there was a prodigy or a mastermind somewhere who was trying to do something fancy. Yeah, he's going to sell out of the game now. But Filthy does it. He's going to level at 2-2. Yeah, no one saw that coming. And look at that. He had a third base, so he was able just to continue to build units. And Nod infantry is very cheap as well, like inexpensive. Not cheap as in it's, you know, overpowered. It's just cheap to build. Yeah, look at that. He was building these armies and he was barely losing anything. 20 grand more. 20 grand more in rocket squads. How many rocket squads is that? 10 rocket squads is 4,000. So that's 40 extra rocket squads. A lot of rocket squads. So well done to Filthy. He has managed to claw back the series, and he's leveled it at 2-2. All our New Zealand friends out there, all like, you know, 3 of them right now are watching their boy, and he's got 2 wins. It's 2-2. Anyone's game now. Arabia. He's going to pick Arabia. Ah, we cracked 50. No, sorry, 49 viewers. Come on, one more. 49. Come on, don't do this to me. Again, I try to aim to pull in about 50 viewers per stream. It has been increasing. But again, it just depends when I'm casting. Someone clip that stasis. Yeah, send that to Masterleaf. Alright, Squid v Nod. It's the same as before. Yeah, signal transmitter in tier 3 for what? I don't think he used it, did he? So this is Arabia. This is a new map. Now, I've casted on this one before. Some players can't handle this map because look at the radar in the middle. It's a friggin' gigantic field. And with all the 4K mod on and with all the shaders on, some people, their PCs just can't handle that much Tiberium, and it does slow down a little bit, so we'll have to see how we go. Filthy's in the top right-hand side. We've got to pop a zoom on this level. Mr. Q Move, he's lost the last two, so he needs to stop the bleeding right now. Because if he loses a third one, he's going to be on match point, and that's a big difference to what he was about 20 minutes ago. But as you can see, there's a lot of effects on Tiberium. So if you have an older PC and you crank all the shaders and the 4K mod and everything on, this much Tiberium all in one area can really drain your PC. But as you can see, it seems to be running fine, so hopefully these guys have modern rigs. We have 2 spikes. This is a 4-player map, of course, but it's only going to be played as a 1v1. There's nothing much on the outside, a couple of buildings here and there. Nothing sus. 2 disintegrators on the left flank, and I think he's got 2 disintegrators on the right flank with a buzzer. That's nice. He's got the escorting buzzer as well, just to make things really difficult for Filthy, but he's going to overrun these guys anyway. I think maybe he's going to plan on taking out both enemy spikes. He's going to watch out. He's going to get flanked over there as well. There's no garrison close enough, I believe. There's one over here. It's a bit far away, yeah. Unfortunately, he does completely miss those, so he might be losing both of his spikes. Is he going to go for a Raider Buggy? Yes, he is going to go for a Raider Buggy. One Raider Buggy comes out now. He's not moving to the spike. He's moving now. He's got to spend money preparing that. That is costing him funds. I'm not sure if he can save both of these. He might be able to save one of them because the Raider Buggy is here, and yeah, I believe it's going to be... Yeah, he should be fine. He switches targets, tries to get the Raider Buggy. I don't think he's got enough DPS to... Oh, maybe. Okay, he's got enough DPS to get the Raider Buggy. Well, the Raider Buggy has to retreat. And now he's just being difficult, right? He's being difficult. No GDI on this map, crazy. Just Marv, yeah. Yeah, the Marv. If you can get the Marv out, then you just literally just drive across the map, and you're just going to pump out triple War Factory Mammoth Tank or quad War Factory Mammoth Tank. It's pretty crazy. But since this is basically your natural expansion, you got to be aware that once you expand here, just rushing an epic unit, you might end up getting killed by a push. So there is things to consider. One spike was destroyed. It is gone. See you later. These disintegrators will be cleaned up. Filthy's in the middle field. Q moves there as well. Looks like he's going for a refinery. 6th harvester comes out. What's Filthy doing? How many harvesters you got, Filthy? Oh, he built all those Raider Buggies. He's only got 4 on the main. I guess that's fine. He's got 1 coming down here. He needs to drop that ref right now. We'll drop the ref. This ref already been dropped and the harvesting is already half full. Scrin will always harvest faster than the other factions. Their harvesters just are simply more fluent, and they have a lot of support powers where they can call in extra tib. Not that that's going to matter on this level. They're probably not even worth using that at all, to be honest. Gonna attack spikes. Tier 2 comes out from Filthy. No, if not from Filthy, sorry, from Q Move. But yeah, nothing sus. Couple of Scorps. I guess maybe he's going to go into Tech Hexapod. We'll have to see what this is. It's either a tech center or it's a refinery. It'd be interesting to see if it's a tech center, because that means he's probably going to pump out his epic unit pretty quickly. Yeah, I think it was. No, what was it? That was a Warp Sphere? Was that there before? I wasn't paying attention. He's actually going to do a double Seeker push. Another War Factory out by Filthy, so it's going to be 2 War Factory versus 2 War Factory, but again, that's absolutely nothing sus right now. Yeah, look at this little bit of performance latency here as these guys fight over this Tiberium. But that's fine, everything seems to be running okay. Not a big fan of this map. I mean, it is fun to play on every now and then, but I'm a bit on edge about the 2v2 maps as 1v1s, because most of them have like a ton of Tiberium on them because they're designed for 4 players, right? So sometimes the eco gets so wildly out of control that it just becomes unstrategical. It just becomes this massive macro who can build an army that covers 6 screens worth of stuff faster, and then just smashing them together, which is fun sometimes, but it's not particularly strategical. Dev tanks out. A lot of dev tanks. He hasn't got tier 3 yet, so actually got another warps here. So is he just gonna go all in dev tanks here, or not all in, but if he's just gonna produce nothing but dev tanks, it makes sense, right? Because of all the crystal here. I'm not sure where those tanks are going. They're going to attack the spike, but unfortunately they're getting cut off and destroyed. Because this is the thing, right? He can just charge these up for days and days and days. And Filthy actually doesn't have much here. All those tanks are going to have to come back. And you know what? He hasn't barely even shot at these Devastators, these Devourers yet. He's going to recharge them now. And he's just going to get that Hand of Nod, takes that out so there's no laser turret or no infantry. There is one back here, sorry. He's going to take out that Harvester, going to pop that. Oh, he does get it in the ref. That's close. And yeah, he's going to pop these units here. With the charge on them, I mean, the dev tank's just, their DPS is so high. Does lose a single dev tank, but the amount of stuff he's killed so far, you don't have to let the animation finish. As soon as they start charging, you can instantly move them and order them, and the charge animation will complete. But yeah, this is just really bad. He's only got Scorp tanks, I mean, and what's he doing? He's just letting himself get chewed up. Okay, every time a Harvester docks, he just completely deletes it. I don't know what he's doing. I guess he just doesn't feel like he can engage. Just look how many dev tanks are here now. It's so bad for him. It's a decoy army. He's going to recharge right as the charge comes in from these Scorp tanks. These Scorp tanks are just going to be obliterated. They're not going to live through this. They're going to die. It's not good. I mean, although Mr. Q Move is not reverse moving his Devourer tanks, that's actually a huge error. You always want to reverse move your Devourer tanks here because you can actually keep them outside the range of the Scorp tanks and still fire at them. And he's actually managed to push them back. That should not have happened. He should not have held his ground there. He should have retreated. Any other pro, as soon as the Scorp tanks rush forward, the dev tanks would have gone back or reverse moved back, keeping the Scorp tanks outside their range while the dev tanks can open up on them and destroy them. So somehow, Filthy has managed to hold that attack. Is it going to matter? There's a tech center down now. He's got double ref, a lot of harvesters here. I don't know why he's moving his MCV. It's just really, there's no point expanding to the corner right now if you have a lot of operations in the middle. Like, there's so much TIB here. There's no need to waste more money going to somewhere else, more time and money going somewhere else. Just keep refining off the middle field. People put quad ref down here and just start mining to the end of time. But yeah. Shrine is down. He got both the upgrades, but I mean, these harvesters are just getting shot up every time they dock. He just blows them to pieces with the dev tanks. Did he get the charge off them? No, not quite. He's going to have to retreat here, but I mean, Filthy's just taken so much damage, and I just have a feeling that he's really not going to survive the tier 3 push that's going to be coming from Mr. Q Move. I think Mr. Q Move is going to have too much. I mean, he just moved his... I mean, I guess maybe he's trying to avoid the one click. I mean, he doesn't really have to worry about that right now. It's going to be tripods and devastators. Almost certainly shields is on the way. Yeah, devastators is going to completely flatten all the rocket infantry. It's going to be tricky. He's going to try to rush these guys now. No gun walkers. Shields is done. That's nice. Yeah, the Devastator warship, very strong versus infantry, and of course it can flatten them quite easily. It's in GZ's dictionary. Wait, what's this? Unstrategic, strategical is not a word. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just say stuff in the heat of combat. Nobody's perfect. A couple of Scorp tanks making their way around. These are going to do probably absolutely nothing, but they're going to pull all the tripods back because that's Mr. Q Move living up to his name. He's got these devs here, and I mean, he can just siege this base now. He's going to get that war factory. Even with the laser field on, it's just not going to do that much against devs. Devs do so much grenade damage. It just flattens out war factory very quickly, and then he's just going to retreat. The Devastators can take quite a bit of rocket fire as well, so he is going to get those guys away. He's going to shoot from behind. Nice scatter move there. Or split from Filthy to avoid those discs. Mr. Q Move seems to be having a little bit of trouble. Oh, there you go. He's got quad ref down now, and he's going to be cranking it. He's got 4 devs out. I mean, I'm expecting any moment now there's just going to be tons and tons and tons of screen units being flooded onto the battlefield, and Filthy only has 2 refineries, 4 harvests. He's sold everything that. This is all he's got, right? It's all he's got. He's got a small amount of infantry. He is going to be annihilated by this next attack. OP for every faction. Yeah. He's going to get annihilated. There's not a lot of anti-infantry here. The Devastators can ultimately deal with this in the long run. He's just going to plow down the ref and then just back up. It's like, no need. He's going to fire because the Devs can shoot and move, and they just flatten big portions of the infantry on the way out. Like, yeah, that's going to miss by a mile. Actually destroying the Tiberium crystals here. The Devastators, every time they take a volley, oh, that might be... He's actually done well to avoid those discs there, hasn't he? I think that's just pure luck. These Scorp tanks are still moving through, actually causing a lot of power problems for Mr. Q Move here. Has he really not dealt with... Is he just not building any power plants? Like, he's not building any power plants here. He is probably floating. He's got 7,500k, like... Oh man, that's really bad. What is that? That is some really bad... I think someone's alt-tabbing. Holy lag, yeah. It's because he's Q moving and he's spamming it. That's really bad. Oh my god, this is really bad. Is this me? This better not be me. Now let's just blame the New Zealand guy. I hope the rest of the game doesn't play like this. God, that's horrible, isn't it? I wouldn't mind if Filthy just surrendered, because he's basically dead at this point. He's got no way. Don't think it's you. There's really no way to tell that right now. But yeah, I mean, it's over. I think Flaky knows. Not Flaky. I called him Flaky again. Filthy. I think Filthy knows it. There we go. It's back in action. Everything's back, and this whole army is just going to get obliterated. A lot of Tiberium actually being destroyed. Look at that, they're just completely carving through the tip. The Devastators are just doing so much damage to it, right? It's not going to matter. All this is going to be destroyed, and surely seeing this, yeah, he's going to GG. He's got nothing. He's got absolutely nothing on the other side of the map here. Yeah. So, thank God that map's out of the way. Beam cannon inf push with venoms. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Once Nod has the infantry upgrades, they're immune to Tib, and then they can just use beam cannons on there as well. Could be tricky to fight. Ah man, look at the economy. Oh, ugh. Filthy was just getting destroyed by all those dev pushes. 2.73 kill death ratio. What's that? $54,000 more? Yeah. See you later. Ah, come on. I hate it when they create a game and then they just instantly alt-tab and you never join it. $62 viewers. If there is another match after this, I'll consider casting that as well. Keep the stream going. Have a double header. I think Railcom wants to pay Fate Zero. I hope Railcom has fixed his connection, because apparently a lot of people have had this with him as well, where he is very laggy. Apparently he's got a lot of people in his household and they like to push that connection to, beyond its limits. Just blame up. Mate, if something bad happens, it's Master Leaf's fault, alright? Because let's face it, 99% of all the problems we encounter are actually legitimately Master Leaf's fault, right? Remember back in the day when we used to like swear about CGF? Yeah, that's now Master Leaf. How does Mr. Q Move not think that was over? There's no way Mr. Q Move does. How can he not realize that that was over? Like, he was just shredding him. 7 viewers here. Yeah, no, we've already got... I hit 62. So that's happy. Oh, Charles is here. Charles. And Charles would like everyone to think of the starving. Okay. Smashed Dust Bowl. Now this is interesting, and I don't know how this happened, but apparently there's a new map called Smash Dust Bowl, but there's already a Smash Dust Bowl. Yeah. I don't understand. Like, is it Dust Bowl? I haven't seen it. I think it's literally just Smash Dust. We already have that. It's literally Dust Bowl. I can see it in the thumbnail. One in corner like no poker, yeah. Because Predator made the Smash Dust Bowl, which, by the way, doesn't seem to be getting played anymore for some reason. Did they remove it? Yeah, it was the more popular version, but now no poker is the one that everyone plays. I guess because the Smash Dust Bowl, I don't believe they made a no poker version of it. Yeah. Well, I know. I don't care about views, Charles. Like, I've never cared about that at all. But I just think it's cool to think, oh, all right, if we can get 50 people, we can get a party going in here, and everyone can enjoy it. I mean, celebrating 50 viewers when you've got games that are pulling in, like, 100,000 viewers and stuff like that. No, I don't care about the views. I just think it's cool that we hit that much people coming in. Charles just reiterating that he would like everyone to think about the starving. Alright, here we go. It's going to be... Oh, did I not change the factions? He switched to GDI. I did not see that. Trying to sneak in the GDI swap. Alright, starting on the south side of Smash Dust Bowl, it will be Mr. Q Move. He's on match point, so he stopped the bleeding quite convincingly, actually. Surgically. In the north side, playing as Nod. Sticker with Nod, it's going to be FilthyFiend. Can we zoom in super far? A little bit more than normal. I guess it's normal. So this is basically Dust Bowl. Yeah, it's just a I don't like this. Someone's just reskinned it. That's actually Okay, it's bigger. That shouldn't be that far away. Okay, so they have changed it. It is basically Predator's Smash Dust Bowl, but it's bigger. And some of the terrain has changed. Some of the spikes have changed. He didn't realize there's one in the corner. Oh, yeah, he does. He's going there now. But again, at the end of the day, it's kind of a reskin, but I guess they made it bigger so they can class it as a new map. Yeah, I've never been a big fan. I was always worried because when I made my map, the first thing that I got, I think it was it Desolator Trooper or was it someone else, wanted the map files. I'm like, oh my god, here comes the reskin, Oh, Snow Hampstead Gardens. Oh, Desert Hampstead Garden. And it's the same map, but they changed the grass to be like dirt. And then they release it as a new map and go, oh, I'm the author. I'm like, no, it's just horrendous. And I'm not saying that was Desolator Trooper. He might not have wanted it for that reason. And Desolator Trooper does make an absolute ton of unique maps, but so no, I'm just saying in general, there have been map makers in the past that will take someone's map, reskin it, which would take them all of about 10 minutes, and then class it as a new map. Alright, let's focus on this game. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. People seem to enjoy tuning into the stream. Like, everyone's always saying, keep going, keep doing another series, don't stop streaming, and everyone gets in here, so... I mean, my entertainment value, I didn't notice this for probably at least 5 or 6, maybe 5 or so years after I started casting, that people were just tuning in because it was just entertaining to hear me speak, I guess. Yeah, got that charm. I'm not like Bike Rush where I'm just like endlessly screaming and giving myself a heart attack. If you want to see me give myself a heart attack, just watch my frontline videos. Go watch my FPV and tournament streams. Yeah, it's me giving myself a heart attack. Alright, nothing sus happening here, guys. It's just a standard build. We're going to have APC Rocket come out from Mr. Q Move. How many is he going to go for? He's got 2. He's got an extra Rocket Squad, Rifle Squad, maybe 4. Is he going to take another one? No, he's going to go 3 Rocket APCs. Oh, don't leave him behind. He's going to go for some Pit Bulls, I guess, for the stealth detection. Maybe he's going to do a little poke on FilthyFiend. He's got these 2 foxholes, so he can see everything, right? And he sees nothing but harvesters. So he knows that he can go in here and take a swing at him. It'll be nice to get a harvester if he can, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that. He's got 2 pit bulls and 3 rocket PCs, so he's got the forces to do it. Might want to take the blue tip behind it, because especially in contenders, like there's no way Filthy's going to be able to do any type of counter harass while he's dealing with this push right now. Scorp tanks come out. Second War Factory. You know what? He's in a pretty decent spot right now. As long as he doesn't lose a harvester or anything like that, he should be right. Although these forces are coming to the left-hand side, and there is nothing here. So Filthy has let these forces slip around his tanks, and he's under attack, right? He's going to pull those harvesters, which is good. He's going to put mines directly in front. Is that a triple minefield? Oh my god, that harvester. Oh my god, he's going to get a harvester. And he got a tank as well. Oh my god, just with mines. That was crazy. I think he triple layered that minefield. And in the game, if you don't know, you can put minefields, you can overlap them. And it's just even more mines, right? So it's just crazy explosive. Another tank will go down. He's going to be able to deal with some of these forces, though. Doesn't de-garrison. I would like to see that. Oh no, yes he did. Oh, that right at the last possible second. Is he going to de-garrison this one? Going to pull a mast leaf at the last second. No, that one goes down with the ship. But you know what? It wasn't too bad. Someone is messaging me. Someone is Dimmy ordered and updated this map for me, so I updated the map. Say that I was the author of this map. I wasn't saying that Desolator is the... I don't know who made this map. I'm just saying, I was just raising a point that historically there have been a few nefarious map creators, not Desolator Trooper, that would just take already pre-made maps that someone made and reskin them to be a snow version or and they would literally just change. They'd take the dirt here and change it and swap it for grass, and then they would call that a new map. And I just thought that was just a waste of time. But Pitbull's coming out, a lot of Pitbulls. I do like Filthy's position here. Although Q Move isn't doing too bad. It's going to even out into an even game now. No one really, I think, got ahead in that tussle up there. Did anyone take the blue tib? No one's taken the blue tib. Surely. Okay, Filthy's going for it now. Oh, is Q Move not going for that? He could have got some blue tip. Sorry, I missed this over here. He tried to get in. He's going to have to get out. There's going to be a decoy coming. It's going to draw fire. But you know what? A lot of these pitbulls are going to get cleaned up. And yeah, Filthy's going to be enjoying that. Only 2 pitbulls get away. Yeah, just 2 pitbulls will get away from there. He's going to the middle field now, but these tanks are going to come and cut him off. Battle marker here, battle marker there. It's just infantry standing on Tiberium. Unfortunately, no stealth for the GDI force, so this harvester is probably going to be destroyed. Yeah, look at that. It's too late to retreat it. He's going to lose that for sure. Harvester will be dispatched. Of course, it will go. The blue Tiberium will go down with the harvester. It drops a little bit, but not a lot. He's got another harvester. He's just going to bypass that harvester. Okay, he's going to go for the MCV. He's got a laser field on it. That's going to take a long time to kill. He's not going to get that. Oh my, I didn't see this. He's cheesed out a bunch of hammerheads, and there's no anti-aircraft, and he can just queue these guys up. He's going to split them just in case anything's coming to clean them up. And yeah, a lot of these tanks are going to be destroyed. He could even just bypass them and try to go for a power run right now. If he knocks out the power grid, he might just be able to win the game, because this is a really big cheese of hammerheads. There's about a dozen hammerheads there. He's going to get 1 power plant. It's only a raider buggy. He's going to get another one. The power is down. I don't think this is Contenders League, right? I don't think he's about a power micro. These guys don't have the best power micro in the world. And oh, whatever that is, it could be tib core, it could be lasers. I don't know. We're never going to find out because it's cancelled. If he gets the tier 2, Filthy, he is going to lose this game to the cheese. He just doesn't have any power, and he just lost his tier 2. And if once you get the tier 2, that's all the strong AA gone for the Nod player. The Nod player can't do anything without that. They can't build SAM turrets. Yeah, they're just pretty much dead at this point. He's not even power microing at all. I guess it just shows the skill level of this particular league here. And yeah, he's going to continue to take these out. But I think Filthy is basically dead. He's got nothing else happening on the field at all. He's just using these raider buggies, which are insufficient to deal with this many hammerheads. And that's going to be the end of the game. Mr. Q Move is going to win the series 4 games to 2. GG, well played. I think he realizes now he is as good as dead. I mean, he could even just start taking out the MCB. Yeah, it's done and dusted. So yeah, nice cheese there from Mr. Q Move with the hammerheads. Not even I was paying attention to that. Yeah. Again, I'm not saying I like Desolated Trooper, and I like Desolated Trooper maps. I was not pinning him to the reskinning of the nefarious map makers. I just managed to name drop him because he was around and he makes good maps. Yeah, Desolated Trooper makes good, unique maps. Okay, calm down. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. He won with the cheese. He didn't scout it. Wasn't able to respond, and he didn't power micro at all. So I think it just goes to show the skill level of that particular league there. So let's update the scoreboard, and let's put a few bits and pieces on. All right, so Mr. Q Move, he gets a victory there, and that's going to be his third victory, by the way. He's played 3 games, he's won all of them. It wasn't a clean victory though, but again, he was a little bit of risk there of Filthy coming back, but Filthy not able to make it happen. Let me have a look here and see who was messaging me. Oh, looks like Hulk and Lamas might be playing. That could be a good series. That's going to be Challenger League. Wait, is it? God, there's so many players. There's like 65 players across all leagues now. I actually have to check. Even though I'm doing with the stats right, like because we've moved people around, I just have to memorize who's in what fucking group. Yeah, Hulk and Lamas are Challenger. Hulk's already up to match 5. Oh my god. These guys, the Challenger League is playing so quickly. Like this happened in the last 2 seasons. They just bang out the games. I think it may have started. Oh, he messaged me 5 minutes ago. Is it too late? Oh no, Lamas is in game with someone. I'm not sure if it's Hulk. It could be a Hulk Smurf. I'll see if he responds. Wait, is there another series happening? Wait. People are beaconing me everywhere. Everyone's like beaconing, like, cast me. Yeah, thanks for cast. Match schedule. Is there a Pro League match going on? 405. There's no pro match going on. Match schedule. I'm going to see if anyone's available right now. Fate Zero and Wildcom might be playing, so I think that might be the best we can get. I wouldn't mind casting another series. Don't go anywhere, guys. See if I can put something together. Yeah, Hulk and Lamas have already started. Oh, that's disappointing, isn't it? They messaged me like it was literally 5 minutes ago. Hulk's like, we're starting. He could have just waited. Like, sure, he knows I'm streaming. He could have seen our series was wrapping up. I'm not going to obviously grill him or anything like that. If he wanted to start, he could just start, but still. Riled is gone. Okay. Alright, Hulk's messaging me back now. We might have missed game 1. I think it might just be worth just going in and casting from game 2 onwards. Aggressive beacon. You know what I mean. A lot of people are tagging me because everyone wants casts. Yeah, the Undergrounds game, Mr. Q Move, the Undergrounds game, oh my god, go watch that back. And Filthy needs to watch that back as well, because holy crap, guys, what are you doing on that level? Both of you just kept making these tremendously poor decisions, and I'm just like scratching my head like, oh, this is strange, okay. Yeah, how long are we going to sit on one harvester for? But at the same time, how long was Filthy just never going to attack you? Oh, Hulk just messaged me. Has he actually jumped into game 2? We could have gone in and cast him. Alright, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. Where is it? Oh, he went and started game 2. Like, he literally messages me, hey, we're going to play. And I'm like, that's just frustrating. Like, why would he do that? Why would he go, hey, we're playing, and then start without me, and then go, okay, I'm here, and then start the next game. And I'm like, alright, so we've already missed the first 2 games of Hulk and Remastered. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to join that series. Yeah, if we just miss the first game, that's fine. We just go and cast it. But now that we've missed the first 2 games, it's such an incomplete series, right? I guess we could, but we don't know how long game 2 is going to be. It could be like a 30-minute game, and we're just sitting here for 30 minutes. I'm just trying to check, and yeah. Yeah, I know it should make... They're already in game 2. I know about that, yeah. I don't like it. Come on, Hulk. Rilcom is not around. Rilcom is gone. Yeah, I don't want to sit on an idle stream for too long. If there's no matches here, I'm just going to end the stream. I can always start another stream, even if it's like, even if maybe an hour later someone's like, let's play. I think if I don't get if I don't get any responses within the next 2 minutes, I think I might just call this stream, and then you guys can. I'm sure you subscribe and you get a notice when I go live again. I might go live again later today. Again, if someone messages me in the next hour or 2, I might even just start another stream. It's a good time to be around. Such a good soundtrack. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to get another series right at this very moment, so unfortunately I might have to just end this stream. But again, if you're not subscribed, please do so, because I could go live at any moment. And again, if someone messages in the next hour or two, or even 3, I can probably do another stream today. And YouTube, I just use YouTube because it's all in the one spot. I don't really care about views. Yeah. If it's all on Twitch, it splits everyone up. I know people like Twitch better, but maybe I will, maybe I won't. It's just easier, right, to have it all in the one spot. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, doesn't look like another series is going to materialize right at this moment. So stay tuned to my channel. I'll do my best to bring some more Kane's Wrath action as soon as possible, and I'll catch you all in the next VOD.
Perhaps you need another shot.